Hello, good evening, and welcome. I am Nixie, and today I am sporting a Streamlabs tee because I got sent one yesterday, whenever it was. I know it's backwards. I apologize. It's because I flipped my camera, so you can't really see the writing on it. But I assure you, this is a official Streamlabs T-shirt. Well, there we go. Um, I am just Howdy squad. Hey, Secure Kitten, welcome. And hey, Parser Bro, welcome. Parser started streaming today. So for those in the channel, please don't hesitate to give him a follow and see if we can catch him online next and give him some of those highly deserved viewerships that the community will do. So yes, we'll do our best to support one another. That's how we work. And of course, how I like to work. But tonight we are playing some more Broken Sword, and we are going to be exploring exactly what happened from last week. Oh, hey, DD. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Something's telling me I swear you subscribed last stream, but must be where you hadn't logged out and back in, it hadn't updated or something, I don't know. But hey, thank you. Hey, thank you for this resubscribe. Hey, Woody. Hey, DD. We're playing Broken Sword tonight, DD. So for those that weren't here last week, just to give you a recap, really, Broken Sword has a very special place in my heart. I used to play it when around about the same time my mum got diagnosed with cancers and was incredibly ill. And so essentially I was like a bit depressed, a bit down in the dumps, and playing as a American tourist lawyer, investigator, and seeing this absolute baffling buffoon just get through stuff and just overcome these odds made me kind of like reevaluate myself a little and go, if this guy can do it, so can I. So that's why I like this game so much. Thank you, Sakura, for following Parser. So Woody, Parser has started streaming only today, I believe he said. Yeah, the whole point is I am playing him again. I'm starting from 1 and I'm going to work my way through to 5, all the way through the whole thing. It's going to be fun, I hope. Yes. Let me just boot up my lights things, because I've realised when people do stuff it doesn't kick off my room light. Just waiting for it to log in. There we go. That should do it. Excellent. So let's boot up. I keep saying boot up. You can tell I'm old. Everything's boot up. There we go. Got the background noise there. Over to the live scene. And because of it being a fully audio experience, we're going to turn off the background music. So hopefully this will kick in a minute. I had some issues with it last week, so if it doesn't kick in shortly, I have to find it myself. I think I had that problem before. The game capture wouldn't find it for some reason. There we go. So that should now fix that. Oh, so the soundproofing I've had mixed responses about. I think the problem with the room I am in is that because it's such a boxed room, and then this behind me is like a cupboard that funnels upstairs, that as much as I've done the soundproofing, it has muffled me a bit, I understand, but it's still not perfect. but I don't think that's the soundproofing's fault. I think that's just because of the acoustics that this room has, specifically this little box room I'm in. I just realised that Broken Sword has kind of gone all bit squiff, so I'm just going to quickly just transform that and fit it to the screen. There we go. Oh, we got to do these things, definitely. We got to make sure these things. We can't throw a Rage Party. I mean, we could. By all means, we could. I would just have to be. I would have to be the one that was reserved and keep the keep the momentum. Obviously, the hype and everything else will happen, but I would have to be the one that just keeps it chilled. Yeah, it keeps my my level among me. Make sure I'm not needed on the internet. Yes. Oh God. I used to remember the days when I used to sit upstairs with my dial-up modem, and I'd be playing something online, and then the next thing you hear is that, and it's basically when my mum's picked up the phone to phone somebody and gone, that bloody child upstairs is on the bloody internet again. I can't make a single goddamn phone call. That was my childhood. Yeah, that's exactly correct. Oh, those were the days. Okay, if I click continue. Ah, we're not here. We're somewhere else. We are here. There we go. There we go. We're here. Okay, so we've just had an explosion happen at the cafe, and all we know is that a clown came rushing out of that. An explosion has just happened, mind, and there is literally zero police here. So we're just going.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
Let me know if it's nice and loud. Obviously, this is a very like the characters are talking throughout, so I need to make sure you can hear what they're saying. What was this?
The big story was about the brutal murder of a French media magnate, shot down in cold blood. The guy oozed confidence, like a regular French statesman. The column was devoted exclusively to rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read, Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah. Okay, thank you. The Wala? I apologize. They will. Assuming I get that right. Parser. Some people can get the unlock by hitting all the relevant stuff, but then lose followers, but still have it. It takes a lot. Cheers, Dan. Thank you. It takes a lot of
I noticed the writing at the foot of the page.
Yeah,
it read,
Salah
Eddin, 1345. The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Right.
The big story was about the brutal murder. The guy oozed confidence, like a regular French statesman.
Oh, put it in. Back. That's wrong button. So you can tell I'm used to pressing escape to go back on the screen, can't you?
I considered...
Right, let's go into the cafe shop. At least she's still alive. That's right, George, just...
The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Hmm. What else is there to think about?
I hope the fact that the mirror was already broken meant I'd escaped the bad luck. I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
Yeah, but maybe this poor
Oh,
person.
my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
Always be honest.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid.
Ha!
Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Of course
Is that
I will.
straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
Or did she just knock herself out?
Hey, wake up. She didn't respond. If I wanted another cappuccino, I'd have to serve myself.
Oh no. George, what have you done? Right, we know we can't resist.
The mirror had smashed into 1,000 pieces. Bad luck for someone.
Copies.
Poor guy. He was pretty mashed up.
Why is that important? Why is it important that we can see this? It's weird that it's done this. Go back for a step. Is there anything else that's worth grabbing around? Excuse me.
I checked his pockets. Nothing.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. My little girl's had a cold today, or seems to be having a cold today, so seems to be in the household at the moment. Still no police. We've managed to go and ruffle through a dead man's pocket, and there's still no police. Here we go.
Please, hold it right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Mou. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche. What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Mou?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead.
Right.
Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
Gotta love the comedy.
Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon. The picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe, I wonder? Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
And look who's just turned up.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi. My name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded.
Oh,
You
George.
weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown? It's him again.
Who was the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Plantard. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Well, not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. How did Plantard get your name?
Through the newspaper, La Liberté. I'd written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy, the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantard said he could supply me with more information. Somehow the clown must have known about our appointment.
Oh, hey, Zeno. Have fun lurking. And Sakura, with regards to your statements, this was like back in, what, the 90s? I don't think street cameras and tape were high in the requirements for police officers. I think Nicole's camera is one of those ones that's sort of like, it's like a big one that disappears into the coke moments, you know, comedy ones.
Do you know a police officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths
Yeah.
have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
That guy is weird.
Yeah.
What does a female snake use for support? A cobra. Waka waka.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Alright.
Why won't you tell me about the clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine. I'll see you soon.
Oh, she trundles.
Sergeant Moo?
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure. I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Bless him.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantow.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Twitch settings are hard. There's a lot of stuff.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say. Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Thank you.
See you later, Sergeant.
Right, let's have a little walk around then. So we know the guy, the clown guy, went down this dark corridor.
The clown had fled into this alley, but there was no sign of him now. I was intrigued by Nico and what she could tell me about the explosion.
He was intrigued, was he? Okay. Have a look at mine. Just a moment.
The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
But you tried nevertheless.
There was nothing of interest.
Is it going to be another cat in the can?
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Oh, gross. Right here. And here?
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown hadn't escaped over the rooftops.
Immediately
I decided
broke
I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
I forgot how much I love this game. Everything about it is amazing. Right, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, you!
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Ha, duty.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quel bit. I could have knocked his block off.
That's a fair and aggressive person, isn't it? Just because he liked the day off.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantow.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people. Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Oh, those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Aha.
Hey, stop that. Get away from there. What do you think you're doing?
I was admiring your toolbox.
Oh, eh? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you. If you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Okay, I get your point.
Is there a way I could try and use
Hi,
this phone?
can you spare a few minutes?
What do you want now?
What's in the toolbox?
What's in the toolbox? As if you didn't know. What's the big deal about tools, anyhow?
They're cool. Tools are civilization.
You don't say.
That's right. Tools are what distinguish us from other animals.
Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sort before. Looking down your nose at me because I'm working class, huh? I've a good mind to knock your block off.
What kind of tools do you keep in your box?
Huh? You really are interested in tools?
Sure, like I said, tools are...
Civilization. So you keep saying.
So, are you going to show them to me?
Am I? Why, you?
Aw, come on. Just a little peek.
I've got work to do. Find someone else to bother.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
Right, so we need some way of getting rid of the guy.
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door. The door was securely locked.
I seem to not be able to go anywhere further this direction. We have here. What else I needed to think about with regards to... She did give me her number. What's this?
The card read, Augustin Rousseau, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery. It was a Paris daily tabloid newspaper full of sex, scandal, and sports results. Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
What do you want now?
Right, so I think we're trying to...
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Tcha! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that
pleasant
fuss
fellows,
over a
those.
bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Stuff it, guys. I wanted to get a phone call or something, but... Parser, just to respond to you, you don't have to get the rules right first time to become a pro streamer or anything like that. Just do what you think is best, start building your own community, and then once you realize what works for you, stick to it. But honestly, don't Don't push yourself too hard early on, otherwise you'll be finding yourself trying to do stuff you can't quite do.
I'd found just what I wanted, a tool for lifting manhole covers.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's George.
Oh, hi.
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing.
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
See you.
Smooth, George, smooth. You gonna try his hands again? What is he doing?
The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
Right, so go into and use the tool. There you go. And there
I
it
lifted the
goes.
cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Past that I do. I like to store a few past broadcasts, or at least I like to take clips or highlights of them, just to sort of show the kind of stuff I've done previously, and also to try and generate interest in what I do in the future. What's this?
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
Oh.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers. I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh, no. I'm just a tourist.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
That's what you say.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
find him.
Parser.
Even if it means following him down every
See you in a few
sewer in
minutes.
every city in Europe.
Bravo! Huh? You need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Like,
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
not telling me anything. Okay.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
Mm-hmm. What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Mm-hmm. Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you.
Such a...
It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Now tell me about this.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Oh.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron. But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no. He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Mm-hmm. Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
Mm-hmm. He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Oh, George.
What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. a little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be helpful, monsieur.
I think we've exhausted.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
So do I.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
This gives me. Let's give Nicole a call.
Hello, Nico Collard.
Hello? It's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there, but who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Here we go. So now we need to have a little look around.
My first Teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
What's over here?
You have no messages.
You have no messages.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me.
Ah, bless. Okay, so we have nothing else to think about. There's something over here to look at least. It's an elephant thing again.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
Ooh.
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's. It was the beautiful elephant my father had carved.
Like this key? No? Hairpin?
The box was one of the few things The elephant on the lid was a...
I'm not really doing anything with it right now. We'll have to come back to it, I think. Maybe find some people.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Okay, well that answers that then. Oh, there's a person over there doing some knitting.
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, I don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly, everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous. I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Oh. It's all gone green.
So, where had my pretty new cousin hidden her little bug, eh? I was going to have to search everywhere.
Okay, so now we know it's bugged.
You have no messages.
We're looking for a bug. And a bug.
No, I'm not giving up.
Is it in this box?
The box was carved by the elephant on the... But
Damn it.
that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition. The box was... The elephant on the... But that small metal disc underneath it in the chest was a recent addition.
I knew it! Where's this metal disc? But what I don't understand. Oh, it is.
Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have. You don't scare me. Espèce de...
Off screen just disposes of it. Now do we need to find somebody? Or is it now still?
There
Not sure.
wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Okay. So still nobody needed to call. Right, let's carry on then. So that's where we were before. This is the cafe. Maybe we need to get some more clues.
The door was locked. I didn't need to call anyone.
Didn't need to call anyone. Okay, so that's going to be a consistent thing. Oh. Someone's now fixing up the cafe.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
That depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
Bit late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story. Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about flobage. Pah!
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
The police had removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
Just like, wait so to turn open. Oh wait, what's this?
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes.
Ooh.
Behind the table were some damaged pipes.
What's this?
Voila! The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track.
We are on the right track, aren't we?
On the pouch was the cross symbol. Inside the pouch were two items. A strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code.
Ooh,
Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved with Carchon.
Here we go again. We got some more clues. We got another thing to try and figure out everyone. So last time we did this, we guessed a lot of it. Ooh. Oh no, well, I haven't been rigged, have I? Right, so we're trying to find out what the name. Plancard, Plantard. I think that's Plancard. So if we say that that first symbol is a P, how to spell Plancard? P-L-A, plant. Let's just start with plant and work away from there. So the backwards E is L. That symbol is A. The upside down is N. Parser, that's a very good question. Basically, when you sign up to Nightbot, you can basically get it to enter into your chat room. But that's a whole other conversation. If I was you, honest to God, go on my Discord, join my Discord. Yeah, it's a website, yeah. But go on my Discord and I'll send you some details on how it works. Let me focus on the stream if that's all right. Anyway, T. That kind of weird circle thing is R. Plant art. Is that plant art? Yeah, plant art. So upside down U is a D. So now we've got some. We've now unlocked a lot of the letters already, which is good. Means that we've got some movement. Oh wait, Pierre. You know this might be Pierre. E. And upside down N is E. Pierre. Oh, killed. Obviously, that must be killed. So that must be a K. Maybe that's W. So that could be O. That could be O. I think I got something wrong here. Ah, okay, there we go. That's where I went wrong. That is O. Okay, Woody. All right, thank you for dropping by this evening. I'll see you soon. I'm going to be playing marbles a bit later, so if you do decide to come back, we'll have some marbles being played a bit later. But thank you for joining me this evening. Okay. Got some Pierre killed. It might be followed. Followed trail from. It's like a backwards like B thing. From. Okay, so we now know it's murdered. So U, isn't it murdered? Yeah. So that's a U. Murdered. Okay, murderer. Must. Follow trail from to Yamuna. That's Yamuna. Must be B. No. That doesn't look right, does it? Oh, it could be he. It could be H. He. Haha. So that must be V for have. Have followed trail from Arno to Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant.
Plantard.
There we go.
Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her, and for Canchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell the story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear.
It might be too bright,
was
everyone.
a story worth killing for.
Oh, that was a bit dark, wasn't it? Better, isn't it? Oh yeah, maybe a bit better. Maybe it's because obviously the page on the screen was bright.
The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie.
Very good point. think we're onto something here.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Camera. Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Alors, they should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Well, this woman had fooled him easily enough. And found the evidence the police had missed.
Wow.
The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's pouch had pointed back to the quayside.
Ooh, we're getting somewhere, guys. In we go. Okay, need to do the whole lift in thing again. So it's this. Then we put this in here. The bots will not count as viewers because to be counted as a viewer, you need to be actively viewing it on a browser. So only way that would work is if you logged in as a bot viewing it. If that makes sense. So honestly, unfortunately, no.
Plantard's key fitted the lock, so he must have used this place too. A photograph had been torn up. If I could just arrange the pieces...
We get to arrange pieces of a picture now. Oh look, it looks like our daddy. Uh-huh.
Oh my god. It can't be.
Oh, it can be, because it probably is. Let's go around this a bit. Let's go around it. You're gonna love that it does this. I love puzzles. The ones that like make sense when you start putting them together. What's up there?
There was no doubt about it. It was a picture of my father. Papa, oh God. After what I'd gone through, I thought I could face anything, but not this. My father, the one person in the whole world who I truly admired, standing with Crachon while those murderers carried on with their evil work. My father, grinning at the camera. I couldn't believe it. I realized that I desperately needed to get to the bottom of this story, and that I really needed George.
Oh, hey, Emma. I just got in. Welcome to the stream.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked. Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good. It only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
Bless him.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me in the apartment block across the street.
I tried the door, but it's locked.
You know, I've told the landlord about that 1,000,000 times. It is a damp. The whole building is like a sponge. It sucks up the moisture from God knows where.
You mean the door is stuck because it's swollen?
That is correct. There is an art to opening it. Don't shove too hard. Just give it a gentle nudge above the lock.
Thanks for the advice.
Let's give that a go.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Let's try that again.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock. Hi.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
That door had teleportations abilities taking him upstairs that quickly.
Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers underneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop this story. Can you believe it?
But you're not going to do that.
Oh, no. I'm going to find out what's behind these killings.
It just doesn't add up. It almost feels like some sort of conspiracy.
The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders.
The press don't connect them at all.
They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone. Tell me more about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell.
Well, how'd you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought me my first camera. I was 8, and my parents had just split up.
Did you live with your father?
Yes. My mother went off with her new boyfriend. I didn't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really. Always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted me to study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Poor George.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arnaud Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it, millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium.
How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown.
I had been about to add mime to the list, but stopped myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cachon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too.
But this story could be my only chance for a big break.
Or an early death.
I knew the,
I found a piece of material near the cafe.
positive.
When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right.
Just wait until you see this.
I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh, no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
A scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or a crescent moon.
Oh, we have some evidence, guys.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Oh, George.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
There we go. Got some more evidence.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Right, I think we can tell her about this, but I don't see how it's going to make any difference.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do.
Oh, there we go.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay, so we now have somewhere else to go. Kind of want to now head to the place where the costume was made. Which I think here we are. Let's have a chat with this guy in here, see what he has to say.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
What on earth is going on? Something's leaked. Like my hydrate bottle's leaking. Literally getting it all down my new Streamlabs top. Oh, I don't know if I've shown this to everyone, but I got a Streamlabs top. Legit now, apparently.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
I made it.
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that. Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Oh, only 2 cans?
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Because it kept leaking, I've taken the lid off.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning. That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint. I remember the scar on his face. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay. What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet. Oui, monsieur?
Do you want this buzzer back?
No, you keep it.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Khan.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur.
Right, so we now. What's this place? Okay, I think I pressed the right one.
Hi. Oh, hello.
There we go. So we're back to Nico now.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay. I get the picture. I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay, so it wasn't the right place. I thought I was like, just take me straight there, but it's not. Okay, go back to okay. Police station.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
What do you want now?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
But
I've been taken off the case.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Oh, so even in the police they're being stopped.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
Alright,
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the crown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
Wow.
So long, Inspector. Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his right cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume.
Okay. Let's go through
Would you
this.
like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
No, monsieur, I do not.
I found it in the sewer.
Perhaps it would be better if you put it back there.
No way. This could be an important clue.
If you say so, monsieur.
I found this red nose in the sewer.
What were you doing down there?
Fishing for clues. That's where the clown went.
You still insist you saw a clown, monsieur?
Of course. And this novelty nose proves it.
It will take more than a plastic proboscis to convince Inspector Rousseau.
You don't want this as evidence, then?
Certainly not, monsieur.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
It's a very old game.
See you later, Sergeant.
Let's go back to the cafe. That's the actual cafe itself. It's all boarded up now. There's probably nothing more I can get from this area. Have a little poke around, see if this does anything. Oh no, I can just walk in. Random.
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
Okay, I think the very fact that that was all that was said says to me that I don't have anything more here at this moment. So the police didn't have anything to say. Left there. Well, there's a conversation I haven't had yet. Back at Nico's apartment.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Maybe it's because we're going to be like chatting about the fact that the police are now being told to stop. No? Okay.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay, do I have to talk to this lady? Maybe that's what I'm doing.
Hi.
Must remind me of what I've missed.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Bless her.
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know? How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
She's one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Okay, so now we're stuck in this kind of uncertain routine. There's only so many places I can go. Only so many people I can talk to. This is kind of frustrating. Let's try the police again one more time. See if there's any other, like, conversational pieces I've missed or...
Excuse me, Sergeant.
conversation
What do you want
trails.
now?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes,
I
please.
do.
One moment, monsieur.
See if we can get anything out of him at all.
It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Here we go.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
God, there is nothing
So
to
long,
talk
Inspector.
about. God. The only other thing I haven't spoke about with this guy is this. So let's just do
What
that.
do you suppose this tool is used for, Sergeant Moo?
It looks like something an obstetrician would use, monsieur.
It was with tools like this that the clown made his escape.
I don't understand.
He opened up the hole and disappeared into the bowels of the earth.
If you say so, monsieur.
If you say so, monsieur.
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay, we have exhausted all conversations there. So it has to be the cafe. Something I'm missing in the cafe. What am I missing? This guy.
Hello? Who is this? Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
Night, Dee Dee. Thank you for sticking by tonight. I hope you feel better soon. I'll see you hopefully soon too.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Yeah, we've got you, Mr. Clown. There we go. A new little place to go. Glad to hear you're so happy. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make you more so. These guys.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Custard pies, hose pipe down the pants, then smack, a plank in the kisser.
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's. Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, rats. Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No, I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. No, I don't.
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
Excuse me.
Yes?
He's not a shady character at all, is he?
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and
I told you, I don't know it.
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No. That name means nothing to me.
He does look like Waluigi. That's so true.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be fun?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Don't take that.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
Ooh.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment, I thought. But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George Stobart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Jeez. I love that.
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Good heavens! You're a private detective.
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I believe what you're thinking of is Dick.
Precisely.
Have you come across a man who calls himself Khan?
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan? I never heard of him.
I'd be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead. Organizes fundraising for the Rotarians. Lovely man.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
Love this game so much.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling. I'm on holiday. I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. The wild romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hemel Hempstead. That was until last night.
Oh, go on, do tell.
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight. Romantic music tinkling across the room. And then, a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers. He was the man I'd been waiting for all my life.
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections. And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
Oh, dear. So, what were you want to cross with?
Who was the guy who led you on?
His name is Merlin.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin!
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Oh, Merlin is a fellow guest. He's the man I've been telling you about. That's the man who spurned me.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that Clark chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantar's briefcase. Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. Are you going to search his room?
If I could get in there, I would.
Okay, so we now have more information. I don't know if I need to talk to this guy just yet. Let's go to the clerk first. Oh god. You can already tell the type of person this guy's.
I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so.
I was hoping he was going to say that.
Do you know a man named Plantar?
No, monsieur.
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
No, monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
What about this one?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
It's Merlin, isn't it? Alias Khan, the clown.
I told you, I cannot tell you that.
The man who calls himself Khan has a scar on his right cheek.
Vraiment? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar. I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats. Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur.
Oh.
I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right. So, can I look
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
What's this?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You are trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
No way. See if she'll help me.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Ah. Never mind. I need to find a way to get into 220. Up I go.
If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room. The sign on the door read 22. The door was locked.
Maybe there's another way in the room?
What now, monsieur?
I need him out of the way so I can get the key.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
I'd like to check into room 21.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
I believe Khan, the man with the scar, is also known as Merlin, the man who has taken room 22.
What of it? What do you want?
Access to his room.
Do you have a license, monsieur?
Huh?
A private investigator's license?
Well, not exactly, but I can explain everything.
I am sorry, but without credentials, I cannot help.
I mean, fair play. He's being legit about it all. What does this guy do then? Let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know a guy called Plantow?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of death to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have. Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England. Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human, too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Marks and Spencer's pants.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Is there anything? Oh, wait. Here we go.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh, no. It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
Scouts honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
Oh, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of? It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape. Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
Well, how can I refuse? I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
I think the case of English arrogance is useful in most cases.
I say! You there! Flunky!
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
There you go, there's that strat again.
Over to you, my dear.
Quick. All he notices.
The door was locked.
Right, okay. Well, George, get the key out. Use it.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
Okay, so there's no Okay, so we're not interlocked. What are you gonna do?
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
Camphor. Okay, I think this is a good spot to which to save and to come back to later. We are now going to switch over to some marbles. So, join me next week to continue the story of Broken Sword 1. Let me just switch this to just chatting and then we'll get some marbles going. So yeah, that was fun. Still here in the background. Just quickly sort it out. Oh, done. Okay. Open up marbles. I'm just going to quickly, I need to just quickly change the game to marbles. And maybe the title as well. Oh god, it's so bright. Okay. Edit stream info. And we'll say marbles. Marbles for the win. And we'll change the game. Marbles. Stream. Save that. Sweet. Okay, switch it back over to live scene. Maybe black. If it is, I apologise. It's just because I have to switch it over every time. There we go. Cool. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. Oh, what is any decent skins tonight? Bubblegum's not too bad. And chests. Keep going to chests. I don't know why I keep doing that. No, it's a short answer. Okay, let's do some marbles. Oh, no sound. I don't know if that's the thing or not. Right, just put some music on, and then we carry on. No, not this station. This one. I'll do for now. And here we go for race number 1 of the night. So we have, just waiting for them to exit the funnel to see what the current stand-in is. It's kind of weirdly fits I really like it. Still just forever spinning at the moment for some reason. No one's breaking away. Fastest time I was going for it. Oh, here we go. Nightbot and Emma racing down the track. Emma fashioning, wearing, I don't know how you say it, the subscriber skin. Nightbot in the Froggo skin. Myself at the back there in the Froggo skin, of course. Oh, go on, you can do this. Ah. Don't slow down now. He will catch you up. You can do it. Yeah, well done, Emma. Question is it coming next? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Nightbot? Is the music coming through alright, Emma? You let me know. Excellent. Here we go. Do. See final results. Look at that, Emma. Well done. Nice win there. Nice win. Okay, so you get the pick now. The next track, and then we can get on to the next race. Why are we listening to a clearly Christmas track? Can we not listen to a Christmas track, please? I just say no. This one? There we go. Twisted Toothpick. Vote 21. But it's so close to Christmas, yeah. On the other side of the map. I mean, we are technically as close as we were when we last looked. I shall join too. Here we go. That's, I don't know. It's one of those things. I kind of want to rush it, but at the same time, it's like maybe not rush it. Who knows? Here we go. Oh. It's very much a close race at the moment. Oh, something's just gone awfully wrong for me. Give me a second, guys, and we'll just catch up this stream in a minute. Something's just gone awfully wrong. There we go. Copy this. Paste it. Here we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Missing the action, weren't we? Missing it. But hey. Oh, I got it back up. That's all that matters. There we go. Isn't it? Oh, Emma fashioning the sheepskin, but we do seem to have Nightbutt now rushing off ahead. Who knows? Maybe he'll take an early exit. It doesn't look like he will, though. Unless something happens suddenly, Nightbutt is going to take the win. And there we have it. Oh, I've decided to fail, have I? Oh, of course I did. It's all or nothing for me, isn't it? Huh? Last win would have fought? I don't think so. Last win was here. Let's just do random track for now, and then we'll go to do some community ones after this. Ooh. Let's join this. Race. Click that start button. 40 seconds for people to join if they so wished. Or not, doesn't matter. We're having fun. That's all that matters. Anyway, I needed a chilled evening for me. Have what a like. Honestly, happy. Just gonna do some promoting while I'm at it. Ooh. Look at Emma go. Showing everyone why Emma's a consistent winner. Boing. Oh. Go. Go on, Emma. All the way. No, don't jump over it. Oh. Why? Wee. That's just community ones. Oh, what? Oh, thank God that's still there. Got very excited. Yeah, just like, wee. Let's do random. Here we go. The fast timers. Oh, look, Emma go. I like this one a lot. This is, I think, the one where, yeah, you drop down. So much going on in this one. Wait, why am I in the lead? As I say, I'm pretty certain that Emma's in the lead. Oh no, no, I just decided just to go past. Whee! Oh no, I can't see anymore. Ah, but Emma's not giving up, though. Look at that. How much longer are you live for? An hour, actually. I'm live for about an hour. Unless I get raided, in which case I will extend it by an hour. Another hour, so it'd be 2. But technically an hour. We're going to extend the time. Oh. Go on, Emma, you can do it. Okay, yeah, sure. If they're still on and when I raid, then I will raid them. Absolutely happy to do that for your raids. You know me. I'm happy to help. There we go. This is a moment of truth for everyone. Will we see any eliminations is the question. Here we go. Oh, you lucky. Emma just dodged that one. Here we go again. Oh no! See ya! Oh. Well, there we go. The only survivor of that was Emma. Amazing. That's still going. I completely understand, and I appreciate that you came tonight, Raze. Honestly, I would be much more streams. I would be in much more communities if I had the time to do it. I genuinely don't, and I'm not even exaggerating. Which can be somewhat frustrating. Because people come here, they drop subscribes to me, they come cheer for me, they come and do really cool stuff. And it's just so hard to do it back. Emma, you get the opportunity to pick next track, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So you get a choice of whatever you want to race on next. Ugh. I'm just being super lazy today. Let's go. For those that may have just joined, I'll just drop the instructions on how you take part. Nightbot will explain in detail how one would join the race should one want to. I think I've done all I can to promote my channel so far. Let's stick the counter on. Let's try somewhere else briefly. Before I do that, of course, I've got a job to do. Oh, this is dark. I like the pitchforks. The pitchfork look. Oh, that's cool. It actually looks like a demon almost. There's some acceleration points there. That might be dangerous. I don't know, Nightbot's not massively far ahead. Look at Emma though. Just came bouncing in there. These float elevators can change everything now. What'd I say? And you have Emma now pushing forward. Nightbot though suddenly accelerates. Oh. Oh, that's the exit. That's the exit. That's the end. Oh, I see. It shoots you through. Looks like it shoots you through something. And immediately kills you off. I'm not. I'm gonna vote no for me. It's too dark. It was quite hard to see where the track was for me. And as obviously I like to try and keep tabs on where everyone is and what they're doing, it's actually quite difficult to do that. Yeah, I mean, I pushed myself to come up with to whether or not to answer that or not. So I too was a bit like, meh. But, oh, Sakura Kitten snuck in there. We saw you, Sakura, we saw you. Oh god. Oh, Nightbot. Oh, Nightbot. Naughty, naughty, naughty Nightbot. Oh, oh, they dropped quicker than I could react. There we go. Let's just drop this down and look. 42, the answer to everything. Was it everything, the universe, whatever it is? I can't remember the terminology. I can't remember hoping this will work. No, I won't get in trouble. Here we go. Whoa! Emma came and stole it though. Damn it, Emma. Just rushed in and stole it last second there. Right, well done. Congrats there, Emma. Right, you get to pick the next track. Do pick well, so I can ask. There we go. My diabolical plan. Trust you to pick that one, Emma. I start that 40-second countdown then. Right, so we have Armageddon and myself and Nightbutt contenders in this race. That's actually quite cool. They put a little bump in there to sort of stop people and make them funnel down quicker. I mean, I don't see the point. What's the point of having a funnel if you're going to have a funnel? Oh my. Ah. Okay. Oh, poor Emma. I clipped a thing and it slowed you down. Hey, Pastor, welcome back. How did I survive? Oh, Emma, you are miles faster than me. Oh, hello. Oh. I've never seen a spinny orb before like this. This is new for me. Ah, that was fun. I don't know what's going to happen here, but let's have a. This is going to be fun, I would hope. 20 seconds, though. Oh, look, a passer go. Straight down there. Nightbutt, though. Oh. Acceleration. But even still, you would have, the winning time would have finished by now already. I know, Smash. Here we go as they head up the next part. These lifts often can change though leaders, so we'll see. Oh, that being said, there is actually a fight going on at the moment still. And there we have it. Rigged. Yes, I rigged it. And there's nothing you can do about that. Don't bring in Nightbot. It's just given. It's just for the numbers. I only bring him in for the numbers. There's nothing worse than that. Yeah, Emma needs someone to beat. Lest it be rigged. Yes. Oh, Emma. Yeah, I was talking to you the other day about the specific thing we talked about. It's here. It's just there. You see it? It's just here. It's in every one of my shows. Every one of my shows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. To be fair, I can't normally see that part of your arm. I suppose not. Okay, so we have... Feels less tight now. Nightbutt was in the lead for a moment there, but looks like Emma may have taken the edge there. This is quite cool. I like this one a bit. Everyone but my marble has gone the same way. It's typical. Decided to go a completely different route to everyone else. Oh, Emma, I one of the KK tunes I specifically picked for you. I don't know if you noticed that at all. Good. Remind me again, whose idea was it to bring Nightbutt into this? Something about being beaten or something. I don't think it was solely my decision. I think I had external factors contributing to the decision. Mostly. That was amazing. Well worth the 50 channel points that costs to play. It's a bit sucky though, you can only have 5. I understand why only 5, because you could just fill up the entire channel point system. Oh. I didn't realise it was limited. I didn't realise it was limited. Shouldn't be limited. Oh wait, it would be, yes, because unlimited. They're new. They're new. Give me a sec. I thought I turned them off, but apparently I hadn't turned them all off. There we go. Give me a second, I'm almost done. And last one. Done. Okay, check it out now. It should... No, it's fine. It's fine. I've now unlimited it. There should be no limit to it at all now. I forgot there was a limit to it. But at least I could quickly fix that. Let me know if it still works, or if it's not working. It should be unlimited though. Oh, yes. Yeah, so in the audio alerts, was it sound alert system, you can only have 5 channel point redeemable alerts. Only 5, literally only 5. Huh. It's just the 2 of us. We can marble if we try, just the 2 of us. And already. This hasn't been too bad either. I like the weird, like, asteroids-esque thing that they've done here. That's cool. Basically, you're just blowing up. Like asteroids. Not asteroids, Space Invaders. Well done, Emma. Nice win. I like that one. That was quite good. I'll vote yes. That. I like that one. That was fun. Oh, we're coming to the tail end of the stream now. Final results. Race menu. Feel free to pick a track Emma. Why would you play a track that has a average time of 106 minutes? That's crazy. That's mad, Talker. That's mad. Emma gets to choose the next track, and she's not here. It's alright, I don't mind just killing time until that happens. Well, I just click random. Random it is. I'm gonna do the same track twice. That's just silly. Right. Okay, let's click the old join a Rooney button. Let's bring my button. At least we had 3 people racing. Yeah. Genuinely cannot believe that I hit my sub goal this month. I am absolutely astounded. In fact, I've gone slightly over my sub goal for this month, which I'm even more surprised by. I really appreciate it. I really absolutely am overwhelmed sometimes with the amount of support I've had so far. And like 345? Hey, welcome. I think you might have missed it though. Damn, yeah you did, sorry. But hey, stick around, you can take part in the next race. Most definitely. Welcome to the stream. I am Noxie, I'm a variety streamer, plus I am also a game dev, and I'm a gamer dad. So my daughter's currently asleep. I stream a lot of different things. Spare me. Yeah, I stream variety streams. Things earlier today, I was streaming the Broken Sword playthrough. I'm currently running, but we are tuning down for the evening with some marbles. And so, thank you very much for joining this evening. And I hope you stick around, and I hope you enjoy yourself. I have a family. Yeah, I'm super excited about getting those numbers I've got. I always think that having a monthly sub goal is a bit like a challenge almost. I am strongly doubting I'm hitting it next month though. Strongly doubting it. I'm not here or there with this one. Right, let's do another rando. Just try not to get the same one we've risked before. There we go. Spare me. Okay, once again, to take part, you just type in !play. You can pick one on if you do !1 or 2, you get to pick the skin on the left hand side unless you're subscribed, in which case you can pick number 3 on the right, which is a which is one that I've deemed for the subscribers of this channel, this very channel. I'm gonna stick that 40-second countdown on now. 40 seconds in which to enter a marble so you can take part in tonight. Here we go. And we have the drop. Oh, Emma, you were lucky there. Oh, I was lucky there to hit that acceleration that I just did. Just you and me again. Going down. I like the fighting talk. Just the two of us. We can marble if we try. Just the two of us. I'm liking this one a bit. This one's quite good. Oh. Could you imagine this on like having multiple people on the street, like a few kind of 100 people on this track? All just doing that little like loops and spins and then all dropping into, that would be amazing. Oh, look at that, Emma. Look at this. Yeah, I was in one with 1,000 once, but not that track. I'm just saying. It's rigged, yes. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I like you brought Nightbot in. Just what, to give you something to beat? Last time you did that, he beat us all, so that's on you. That's all on you. I need to get my welcome message. I mean, I got team up against you. I wouldn't be surprised. All but guarantees at least one of you will win. 50-50 chance then, isn't it? Deep. Here we go. We've seen a drop now. Quite good actually. Quite equal drop there. Oh, I don't know. Nightbot does seem to have a bit of an edge at the moment, but we'll see. Oh, Azella, you missed it just. Welcome back to the stream. How are you this fine evening, sir? Oh, Emma, you missed it. On Saturday, Zeno was in chat, live chat with me on stream. It was amazing. I got to hear his amazing voice. It was wonderful. You were there? Oh, okay. For some reason I didn't think you were. Maybe I'm just going mad in my old age. Oh, Emma, look at this. Doing really well. You got this. You got this. You got this. Nice. All that back talk, that trash talk. You delivered on your promise. Old age? Excuse me? Excuse me? Alright. I like to blame old age because it's the only thing I can blame it on other than my own forgetfulness or stupidity. And we're not going to go down that route, are we? Nope. Alright, Emma. Let's pick the next track, shall we? I think Ray's came in briefly and asked us to raid someone. So I was hoping it's going to come back to tell us who that is. Assuming that person is still streaming at the time we finish. No, I gotta beat Zeno too. Hello. Vote 9. Here we go. Plur. Plur. I know you've been here lurking. I just like to see you in the stream, like, actively. Makes me all warm inside. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to win this immediately. Oh, Zeno decided to join. Ah, damn it, Zeno. I reckon it gets like to 10 seconds and it'll just stop counting and wait for like, you brought Nightbot in as well. Nightbot. Zeno using the subscriber skin there. Fantastic. Making use of that subscription. Hey. Hey, Bun Buns. Welcome to the stream. I popped in to see you recently. I don't know if you saw me. I was on your stream. I wanted to come and support you for a change. So I was there. Yeah, I was there. I was lurking. I was watching. I can't for the life of me remember what you were playing though. I was definitely there. What's gonna happen? What? So confused. What is going on? Ah, here we go. Oh. Oh. What? Whoa. Well, Emma's rushing ahead. So I ain't having any of that. I'm gonna win this. And that she did. Animate me. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Thank you. I'll take that compliment. And I'll make it mine. All mine. Yeah, I don't care. Go away. It's not tracking my face. No. A second. It might be because I hadn't technically closed the app properly. Yeah. There we go. Let's just quickly reboot. Sorry everyone. I am playing, I promise. Oh yeah, I forgot that Nyx is gonna have a VTuber face soon, isn't he? Forgot all about that. Come on. While we wait for that to work, might as well, yeah, do the thing. Alright. Who's winner? I don't remember. Oh, Emma. Emma, you're the winner. So you get to choose the next track. I will do this. There you go. I thought I had it on here still. Apparently I don't have it on here anymore. That's silly. There it is. Hey! Right, let's just shrink me down a bit. Is that good enough? I'm here. I am, I promise. Just need to look at the screen, refresh, and I'm good to go. Ah, there we are. Hey, so I did it. I got it working. Hey, whimsical, original whimsical legend, eh? At some point, I'm going to get some hand tracking going on here, but until I can figure out how to do it, I'll just be the floating green-haired person you see in front of you now. I think I need to flip it, I think. No, wrong way. Try that again. Let's flip the other way. There we go. So now, see, now I'm looking at you guys now over there. Hey. Where are you? Where is everyone? Over there. Don't forget to take part. You just have to type in !play. Take part in a race. Yeah. So that's that. That's that happening. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I love making silly faces with this thing. It warms my heart. I'm going to get a second webcam, by the way, so I can do both. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, Buns, you missed it just slightly, though. Ever so slightly missed it. Oh, here we go. We've got the race on now. Armageddon's gone a different way to everyone else. Right, so what's she doing? She's doing over there. I mean, the best way, yes. Here we go. I might have to do some tweaking to my character at some point, but for now, it's doing a good enough job in my mind, so it don't matter. Oh, I've never seen it do like this before. Oh, I'm inside. Help. Help me. Ah, Nightbutt is out. Oh, so is I. Hoot. You do like a good hoot. You want Nightbutt to slow down or meet his demise. That's what we want. You can't have the computer character win. I mean, obviously Emma and myself are not massively far behind, said Nightbutt, but I said that and then I immediately collided into some hazards and slowed straight down. We are going to see Nightbutt here in this, aren't we? Damn it. It's not great. Don't do it, Nightbutt. It's too... No. Stop. No, Nightbot, no. Come on, Noxie. Yeah! Amazing. Look at Zeno. So as it transpires, the best way is if you want to come third. The best way to third, apparently. Who knew, eh? Who knew? Shush. I did nothing. Can't make you look too bad in your own stream. Yeah, it's very true. So kind to me all the time, Emma. Always thinking about me, never about yourself. So noble of you. Hey, Bun Buns is in. I make my character dance. I don't know if you're wondering what I'm doing. I'll start that 40-second countdown. Let's have a look at this. There is a way to do hand tracking, but I don't actually know how it works. It's weird. But yes, I gotta switch it back now. So turn it off. Oh, it is there. Ignore me. Know what I was doing. I'm back. Yay! It's almost painless. It's almost painless. I wonder what that noise was then. I didn't realise it was actually the Marbles game. What's that? I was like, what's that random beat noise? I'm really getting stuck in a lot of these, things, trying to keep tabs on what everyone's doing. Give them a go. Go on, get in. They'll let them get you. Me Bun Buns are gonna just sit back here and just chill. Look at Nightbot go. Oh, that's trippy as hell, isn't it? Ah, I'm stuck. I went to go in it and that was the biggest mistake I've made so far tonight. Nightbot, don't win it, Nightbot. We don't want you to win it. No. Hashtag not Nightbot. Oh, you didn't even have to touch the ground. You just had to get past the white yellow thing. That's cheating. Hacks. Emma getting second place. Myself in third. And Bun Bun's in fourth. Why can't you just support your most loyal mod? Yeah, okay, I should actually. What? I mean, I do in my own way. I love her really. She's wonderful. Damn, I fell for that one. That's like self. It's like It's like I'm saying, oh, I'm not the most loyal bot or mod, isn't it? That's basically what you're saying there. I hear you. Okay, we are at the end, aren't we, everyone? We are at the end. We didn't get raided, so we didn't have extended time. Nightbot is here for every stream, for the whole stream. Absolutely. I know, Buns. I know. I have stuff I need to do, time I need to spend with people. Got to go out tomorrow and do work stuff. You know, do all this important adulting stuff that I have to do on a day-to-day basis. I really appreciate though the people that came along and stuck by me and joined in, and thanks Emma for basically just co-hosting pretty much all night with me. Really appreciate that. And for those that just came along and lurked in the background to keep my viewership numbers up, that's so really appreciated. I'm only a little bit. I'm just only but sorry that I can't stream for longer or at better times for people. I'd love to be able to do more, but as they say, no, there's only so much you can do. Amazing. That's great. We should do that. We should have like a moment where we just chill. Sod it. We're here for entertainment. We should be entertained, should we not? Let's queue up a couple. There you go. I've queued a few. Hey now, you're an all-star. Put your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rockstar. Get your show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. There you go. That was my All Stars. It's great. This has got to be one of my favourite ones. That's how we should all just do this, right? That should be the dance to this. So everyone would just want to just wave the size line. No one, yeah, it's rocking like on the spot. No, not over exaggerated, you know. Just really going with it, like a tree in the wind, you know. Oh, do they remember the '90s Flowers with like guitars, and they just do this? Ah, showing my age now. Okay, fine, says Emma. You're old. Downstream. I may not look it, but I definitely am. Gonna go get one of those little flowers now. Have to look at the fake guitars, and they just sort of stand there, and just rotate on the spot. Should have in the background. It's just every time I talk, it just does this. I really wish I could do. I wish I could remember lyrics, but I can't. There we have it, everyone. There we go. There are all the tracks that we have to be played whenever anyone wants. For only 50 channel points, which isn't that much. It's like half an hour or so of time, roughly, I think. Or a view a day gives you a couple. I mean, we always have to have the frog choir in there at some point. It's great. It goes on much longer than I personally would be comfortable with, but I mean, I still love it nevertheless. Still going. It goes for a while. I haven't really figured out how many times it goes because I can't quite count it. And I can't remember it either. At times. Anyway, so yes, this month that was March, has been an interestingly good month for me. Oh yeah, I get to show off my Streamlabs official T-shirt that I got sent because they sent me one for some reason. I genuinely don't know why. I hit my sub goal for this month. Yes, and I'm almost halfway to. Only pro streamers. Did I say I wasn't a pro streamer? I mean, I am a pro streamer. I mean, I'm a professional, and I stream. I mean, if that is all it takes to be a pro streamer, then I've hit the nail on the head on that. Whether or not I'm a professional streamer, however, is another thing. I like loopholes. Loopholes are great. Yeah, I hit my target for the subs of this month. Got 70 subs of 69 I was hoping to hit, which is great. I surpassed it by one sub. That's incredible. And I'm almost halfway to 400 followers, which is again amazing. I just hope that I can continue the success and riding the coattails of others. So I get to a point where I can possibly, I don't know, enjoy this more. I mean, I actually genuinely just enjoy doing it regardless. I'm not massively like worried about making it a full-time job. It's more of a hobby for me, but I like it. I like doing it. And like the subs and stuff that come my way means I can pay for equipment and soundproofing and all really cool stuff. Which is amazing and wonderful. Oh, and I don't know if I've told anyone this before, but I solved a problem with my door sound. I got like this really thick throw for my sofa, like attached just above the wall, so it drapes down and it blocks some of the sound coming from the door. Now, I'll show you. Hold on. Ready for this? Look at that. Can you see it over there? See that? There you go. That's professionalism of like the highest standards for me. It's like, oh, do you want to get a soundproof thing? You can get like a bar and all that jazz, and they're like, Ah, you say that it would because it's affixed. It's affixed to to the wall by quick release, like grabbers. So if I had to quickly pull the door open, they would just let go, and I would be fine. I would be totally fine. However, it is incredibly flammable at the same time. But let's be fair, a lot of the stuff in the room is completely and utterly flammable. Let's not worry about that too much. But oh yes, so raid time. Yay, let's do that. Today's me can Noxie escape through the burning doorway. I mean, that is a mega vengeance. Let's see if they're still going. And then we'll go and raid them. Otherwise that's completely unnecessary. That's like a pointless. Okay. Let's do the check. And then go from there. Are they still streaming? First question.
So I try to, I try to give.
Is Ray's in here?
Do what I can to.
Well, Ray's isn't in that stream. I can see. Oh yes, he is. I see him. There he is. There's his name. Yes, that's him.
It's okay. He's good.
Okay. Right. Let's raid then. Okay, so I'm back on Thursday with my game dev stuff, followed by ow. Oh. Ow. I just managed to scratch my arm too much. That hurt. Yeah, I'm going to. Ouch. I'll be back on Thursday with game dev and what do you with game dev and with she's just derailed me. Right, I'll be back on Thursday with game dev and more marbles in the evening. And then on Saturday we've got Sea of Thieves, which is open to anyone to join. So I will bid thee all good night. I will kick off the raid, assuming that's going to work. Yes, it has. Excellent. I will send all the people there love and kisses. And thank you ever so much for coming along and spending your evening with me. Spending your time with me is most appreciated, and I can only hope that I have entertained. Let's go and say hi to somebody new. Drop them a follow, and I love you all.
Being a musician is very tough. I taught myself how to play a little bit of guitar. Noixie? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but Noixie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate having you here. Oh shit, we got a raid. Oh shit, who we raiding? Oh, Noixie raided me. Hell yeah.